A dystopian future, mechs, Call of Duty, futuristic traffic codes, upside down space shuttle launches, and 15 tons of sugar, followed by 4 lines of cocaine. Titanfall is the first game by Respawn Entertainment, a company famously formed due to fisticuffs between Activision and COD game developers Jason West and Vince Zampella. The game sees you taking control of hyperactive future soldiers in a dystopian future that in many ways looks like the northeast of England, so I felt right at home like. Of course, the future is bleak and resources have to be mined and fought over. As a result, it's up to you to pilot a never-ending supply of titans that fall from the sky after the prerequisite amount of time. Sort of like care packages in Call of Duty, but actually nothing like them at all. The game features tight gun mechanics and solid balancing through player movement and level design to keep the mechs from feeling overpowered, though you have to wonder why a race of people would develop a mech that can fall from the sky, probably from orbit, perform agile shifts laterally, yet is unable to jump a couple of meters in the air. The game has all the usual game modes as well as some others, with the mechs allowing for some interesting and novel options compared to what's usually found in the traditional FPS. For example, in the game mode Last Titan Standing, each player gets a life with teams trying to eliminate the other side. Only in some ways players get 2 lives as they can eject from their Titan and fight it out on foot, quite effectively I might add. Visually the game is quite the spectacle, mind you it's no Crisis and the textures could be high resolution, but thankfully we do get to see that sexy concrete colour, which is always nice. Concrete! Mind you, they have tried to make things slightly less depressing by placing lots of nice pretty flowers all over the place, as well as the occasional piece of art. Of course the game runs on a modified source engine which may not allow the flashiest of visuals, but at least it will run to a high standard on lower spec computers and the next generation of peasant boxes. Source also seems to have allowed for some really nice animations that help draw you into the action at the beginning of each round. I definitely think it's the fidelity of the animations and the general polish that's gone into this game that makes it stand out from a lot of the other titles that have been released recently. Will the full game of Titanfall be worth buying? I don't know because I've only played the beta and £40 is too much to spend on a game by a developer I trust, but by a publisher that makes me want to swim into the channel and slowly die from jellyfish stings. Given the launch of Battlefield 4 and what happened to the mobile version of Dungeon Keeper, I really don't have that much trust in EA as a publisher. I also think in some regards the gameplay in Titanfall might get stale over time, however I can easily see people getting 60 enjoyable hours out of it. Ultimately it's going to come down to the quality of the other game modes, the rest of the maps, and if the world simply has enough supply of hardcore gabber and cocaine to keep people playing at the pace that the game demands. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe check out some of my other review videos by clicking on this link. Of course if you did enjoy it, finish your cup of tea and then click the subscribe button.